Hey guys, welcome back. How are you? And here's another uh, video I'm going to try to put out. Basically, this is going to be an extension to my G.I. Joe Sigma 6 uh, figure collection that I own, that I highlighted or actually also showcased in my previous video of, Toys in My Closet episode. So, the reason why I'm doing an extension is because these figures that I have here of Sigma 6 were figures that I actually bought off a gentleman on eBay that was really cool. Big shout outs to him. And he gave me a really good, decent price for these figures that are, some of them are actually really sought after and very expensive and rare. So they go for a really high price, and he still gave them to me for a really good price. Even though they were, open, they were complete and in really good condition. So I guess, what I'll do is I'll just show you one by one, which ones they are, and explain to you what their names are and who they are. So I'm gonna put the camera forward a little bit, like so. Here, I'm trying to move the camera forward. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll start off with none other than this. This here is the Sky Bat, and the Sky Bat is basically one of the versions of Cobra Bats from the original that they did, but he actually flies, and they made him more robotic looking than the original G.I. Joes. As you can see, really nice detail, really nice design, very futuristic. This is his gun holster where you just slide in his hands to have his gun, and he grips it there, as you see. Painted really well, has a lot of nice details, and he has actually this jetpack, obviously, as you guys see there, with missiles on it right here, and painted really well. And this is how he flies, and they have articulation on them as well. Got these tubings here in the legs, with the Cobra symbol there, as you know, right there. Really nice, and really nice paint. Simple, but really well done. He has the silver here in the belt area, and on these tubes here, so it breathes, and he is articulated. So this is the G.I. Joe Sigma 6 Sky Bat. And moving right along from him, we'll go to the next one, which is another underwater character, like I showed earlier in the other one, which was Wetsuit. But this one here is Deep 6. I'm only missing one now of the underwater characters, and that would be Torpedo. And he's pretty much a very reminiscent to Wetsuit, meaning they look a lot alike, just different weapons, a little different paint job, different parts of the body or the buck. Here's his underwater spear, helmet. It does remove, but when you remove it, you realize that they repurposed the same face. It's not a new face, and this is the face of, because the ponytail's on it as well, of Long Range. So I guess since this was towards the end of the line, and again, the dog tag made out of metal. I guess as this was closer to the end of the line, they couldn't really have a lot of money to redo new molds for the faces, so they kind of repurposed it. And this is the air tanks that attach to this, and as you see here with this piece here, this becomes also, like I said with the other character, an underwater like submarine that moves you around. Then it has little whole peg here so that you can put this. You can, I believe you can detach this piece here and attach it in the back. I don't see a little peg to peg it, but you were able to do it with what's his name, with wetsuit. So I guess it was the same body or the same backpack. They just, that's why it's there. And these plug in right there. It looks really cool with the visor. It's like a blue, translucent. You can see his eyes through, and then it has the G.I. Joe, like the machine thing here. Whatever it's called, like the team, adventure team is the insignia. That's what it is. It's different than 6. It doesn't have the circle with the 6 on it for Sigma 6. So again, we're gonna go here now to this wonderful characters here. Oh wait, sorry. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Just trying to get this fixed here. Okay, I think you can focus there. Now we're gonna go to this gentleman here, which he also, you could tell, was from the newer characters, because this here is none other than his name is Shockwave. He looks like another SWAT team member, and he has the mask that's made out of the cloth goods. It's made out of cloth goods, obviously. Really cool with his visor on top that you could put on top, his eye visor. And then he has this night vision equipment, like Splinter Cell style, and then he also has his helmet on that it is removable, that you can take off. And then he has this nice machine, long-range machine gun that I think forms to something else, because it actually bends here like this. I don't really know what's the purpose of it, but it looks really nice. It's painted really well, as you can see. It's painted really nice with that gray and gunmetal look, with the highlights of red there, and the character himself. Also, he has he's a Joe, you see. He has this nice overall backpack. He comes with this silencer in the back. He comes with these 2 grenades, or smoke bombs that you can peg. He comes with this nice little machine gun, which looks to have a rotary in the front, and then the gloves. It even has like it's like a paint. This is like paint blemishes, I guess, here. Looks like glitter. He has a watch. He has a symbol there of, like the Adventure G.I. Joe. If you notice, they don't have the pegs to do the glio system to like put on the bodies anymore with these, to like hide and store weapons or add attachments to them, which I thought was really cool, and I didn't really mind it because it's very reminiscent. He has the Kung Fu grip though, that is in a hinge with a spring-loaded action there. That is very reminiscent to the the old school Centurion toys. And like I said, he's really cool. Painted real well. Got some camo paints there. The knee pads. His boots, really nice. They do swivel there on the boot top, and they do gotta move. They don't have no real rockers, but he's really cool looking. This guy is one of the rare ones, and he really goes for a lot of money too. If you find them sealed, he's one of the pricing ones, and he gave me a really generous offer. I couldn't pass it up. So I'm glad that he he sold it to me for a good price. So the next one here. Oh, one more thing. The ones that became like the adventure series for the ones that became the adventure series for GI Joe, when they changed them from Sigma 6 to like kind of the adventure stuff. These right here, these right here, like I was saying, came with also this. It's like a dog. It's like basically a dog tag, but it's a dog tag so that you can actually put in you know, in a chain, you know, like a real metal chain if you want, so that you can act like you're a Joe, I guess, being a kid for play value for the little, you know, the younger kids. It has a nice little chain here to hold it, and it has the symbol of, you know, GI Joe Adventures or whatever. So that also came with the newer series in the single line, as you see there. So moving right along, we're gonna come to this gentleman right here, and this gentleman right here again. He brings this as well. As you can see, same exact thing. So as you can see here, this is Desert Wolf, and he looks really cool. Very simple. He has the cargo pants in like a desert beige, the beige on his, you know, on his shirt. As you can see, he has the belt with the, you know, gun clips. Helmet that doesn't have a translucent, so if you move this out, you can see him. He looks like a repurposed face of Duke, but they painted it differently to make him look more like Hispanic, in my opinion. He has the, you know, the lines underneath his eyes. Here is the helmet, you know, painted really nicely as well, as you can see. And then you just put it over him, like so. Like so. Boom. He has the grenades that are removable. I put one there in his chest. He does have the, you know, the thing. The only difference is now is they put this, the dog tag, to be plastic with a metal chain instead of the whole thing being metal. He's also part of the newer ones. Here's his gun. And again, his mold on his hands, for example, is no longer a peg. They don't have the Glio's peg system to hide it. And this particular figure, since he's human, they have, and his forearms and arms are showing, and biceps, you know, they can't really put holes because it's not like him having a suit on. And he comes with another grenade here in the back. Nice soft goods, which is really nice. These stitched, these cargo pants look really, really nice, as you can see there. They almost have a nice little shine to them. And then his boots, really, really nice. I think we've seen these before. And then he has the symbol, I think, here. See, in white. In white, right there. It says, you know, the stars and the stripes for G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, you know, accessory or series line. And then he has this big, you know, rifle that came with long range, but it's a little bit differently painted, and the silencer is the only one that it came with, and the bottom rocket launcher, as you see there, with the red, you know, the red, with the red, you know, missile. And so this is Desert Wolf. Really nice character. I think he was also a new character that was never done before, just like it wasn't on the 3.5-inch G.I. Joe, you know, collection from back in the day, the vintage one. And he was, so was, I think, was Shockwave that I just showed you previously. So That's Desert Wolf, and he's also very pricey. I think out of all the ones that he sold to me, Desert Wolf was the one he charged me the most for. But he goes for about, I think it's $60 or $70 sealed, brand new, maybe more. So it's I understood it's still a good deal all in all. I didn't have to pay the ridiculous price of excuse me, of those 70 or $60. So we have the last remaining four here, and we'll start off with my man here, which is his name is Hard Blast, I believe. It's also a new character, but he's using basically the same exact. He's using the same exact mold and buck of Grand Slam. They painted his wrist black. He has they look like if you had those iron brass that you put around your fist here, so that you can punch somebody out. Made out of metal. I forget what they're called. He has this nice, big, juicy cantina, so that you can fill up with water. Really nice. It looks like it has a leathery holster holding it. I think some people call it a flask, but I think the flasks are the ones that are made for alcohol. Then you see here, he has the same nice helmet, colored differently, obviously, and it's see-through. So when you remove his head, he looks like this is the mold, to be honest with you, that they should have used as far as the face sculpt to represent Duke, because he has more of a Duke kind of look. And his name is Hard Blast. So let me put this on. And for me, he looks more like Duke than any other of the face sculpts of the G.I. Joe Sigma 6. And his gun, really nice machine gun with the black, I forget what it's called in the back. Oh, what this is called. Painted really nice with some browns, some greens, grays, military brown. Even did some paint job on the boots to give it a more different look. Really cool looking. But they're the same one in the back. Same thing. Nothing different. Still has the glide system with the pegs in the back, though, because to give him a backpack if you needed it, or if you had extra accessories. And he's like a weapons expert, so I'm gonna put him here this way. To the side, this is the weapon he came with. This is the old school rocket launchers that were put in the ground to shoot up. I forgot what they're called also, but it modernized, obviously. There's the stand that comes with it. Nicely painted. And you have other options you could do, because you could actually, as you see here, this can go on the shoulder. You can actually put it where he has it like a bazooka on his shoulder. So it's also really cool. Different holsters. These pieces come on. This here's another extension. It comes on and off. You can clip this on the side here. On the side here, and then it has this little scope attachment to measure how far you are, I guess, and you look through here as a scope to see where you're shooting. It's also really cool. So yeah, that's his weapon. It's really nice, really big too. As you can see, I'm trying to push it back the best I can. There it is, with the nice continuity of the colors, with the green, military green, and also that like mustard green type of military color. Really nice with shades of silver and chrome looking. gunmetal chrome. Really nice. So that's Hard Blast. And moving right along, we have none other than he's an original Joe interpretation. Obviously, one of the next three are original Joes that were also in the original vintage GI Joe line. So we'll start off here with boy here, and this is, I don't know if you can tell by kind of his jawline and his look, this is supposed to be Gun Ho. The G.I. Joe Sigma 6 interpretation of Gun Ho. And Gun Ho comes with a big here, with a big, let's see. Let's see if it works. Okay. There it is. He comes with a big, basically what we would call a survival knife. It has a shovel, a standalone blade. It looks to be like a little axe and a pick for fork, or like a pick. Basically a big giant sized survival knife. Comes with that. And then you see here, he is, I'm going to take this off, I don't know, has a really nice Rambo style machine gun. Even comes with the piece in the front to hold it. Very nice scope. This is removable. This is the clips for the bullets. It has the holster here so he can hold it on his hand. And he has the scope painted really nice here in green. It has like a bluish, grayish gunmetal look to it with the black shades of military mustard green here and here too. And then the actual, scope of the gun. Really nice. And the holster, really nice, really big. Comes with that as well. And then the figure itself. The figure itself, go back a little bit. He looks really cool. Has a lot of nice detail, as you will see. Really nice. Yeah, some type of, I guess this, if you clip this off here, from this part here, it sure says USA on it, and here's his helmet, and it is removable, his helmet. You just got to take it off through the jaw first, then pull it out, and this is his face sculpt. Really cool looking. He looks like he has a broken nose. The jawline is serious. He does have the, dog tag, and he has these pouches in the front, and his belt. Really nice. His pants are really cool looking, with pouches on the side. They put some on which made it look really cool. A thing from the pad where you could attach his blade. This blade is on his foot, and this blade actually can slide off like that. It comes off, and then you can push it back in, just like so, just like that. And again. You peg it on him on the side there. It's really cool, really well done. Same thing with the boots. So it's little subtle differences. Nice pads there. He comes with the Kung Fu grip. Even got like a mud texturing paint on it, like it had mud on it, which is also pretty cool. the red on there on the top, and then oh Jesus Christ, this is so annoying when it does that. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back. This is the back of him. He's got weathering on his vest, like right there. And there, like if it was from the combat. And the back of his, behind, he even has pouches on his buttocks area, which is sculpted in, which is cool. It's really cool. Gunho's a cool figure. He's also very rare and very expensive. You know, right now you go look at the listings for him. Let's put the helmet back on. He is about $100, brand new, in packaging. So he gave me a really good deal that I couldn't pass up, and it's a complete, and it's in very good condition. Oh yeah, he has a really cool tattoo there too. Let me see if you guys can see it. Let's see. Oh boy, just don't want to cooperate for nothing, huh? Let's see. Oh boy. Okay, I think you'll be able to see it now. Yeah, it's really nice. Really nice looking. It looks like an anchor going through the earth, representing the United States of America. Very patriotic, and then his helmet's really cool too. It has like these, very cool like leaves on it. Like it has leaves on it, weathering. Nice little tab here for the light and the radio. That's a light here for the nighttime when he's on reconnaissance mode. He's also, don't have none of the pegs in the hands. So it's like part of the newer Joe also, Real American Hero. So yeah, there's Gun Ho. Very awesome. Very nice. And very pricey. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to fix something here. At my tripod, it keeps acting stupid. Here we go. Turn my light back on. And he also came with obviously with the dog tags that I showed you guys before. Same exact thing. Came with that as well. So next, we're going to go to a classic character, but that has a lot of big differences from the original, which is this guy right here. This is supposed to be none other than your boy Flint, and I think that he's really cool because he's different, but he looks cool. You gotta give him like his own distinct look compared to like Duke and Hawk and stuff like that. But if he would have had the beret, then you could definitely, like from maybe Sergeant Stone from the G.I. Joe Sergeant Stone figure. And they would have made it to fit his head, form fitting. He even has a little bit of brownish grayish hair and even a different type of hairstyle. with hair coming in the front. He looks really cool, but also looks like a pretty boy at the same time, or supposed to be. He has the metal thing here and the patches. If they would, and then obviously the soft good vests. If they would have made him had the beret, you could definitely distinguish it right away. That he is supposed to be Flint. He has this blade that he has. I don't know why. I guess in the cartoon they explain why. Really nice blue pants with the sculpting. He does have glyos because he was one of the original waves. See on the boots, you know, they have some glyo stuff. Really nice dirt brown boots. Really nice coloring on the you know, on the grip of gloves, which is cool. Navy blue, gray, black. This is a whole mechanism system he has to mountain climb, which is also very cool. And then he has this awesome machine rifle, which is also pretty dope. This moves here, you can adjust it. It has a removable gun clip there, which is really cool. Like a mustard green. The scope is really nice. Holds it really well in its holster, as you can see. The finger goes through. Really painted well. And skin colors and tones. Flint is really awesome, guys. And this is all another attachment that he came with. That basically you attach to the rifle. You can turn it into something else. With the spongy thing that you know, it's like a suction cup thing. Try to climb up more, and then this case bracket that's supposed to have the long range shot. You know, like you can put this in the front of it. If you take this part off, I think you can remove this part here. This part here, right, of the thing right here, and you can change to a different type of machine gun by putting this here like this, and it becomes like a super semi machine gun, maybe. You see, with the barrel, you know, with the bullet clips there. As you can see, it has the design right on there. If you notice, it has it right on there with the bullets. And then this here, you would essentially slide on the top, like so, if I'm not mistaken, right here, I believe. Well, let me pull it off his hand real quick. Let me see, give me 1 second. Oh, no, in the bottom, You slide it in the bottom. Like so. There we go. And then you have the, you know, the suction cup missile that you shoot out to help you climb up further, I believe. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Go back to the original one. There you go. This part here is where you would slide the suction cup piece, but this has you know, the holder to hold up when you're in the ground to snipe people out. I forget what it's called, but you know, if you guys know what it's called, please tell me in the comments. And this is, like I said, this is Flint. Really nice. And you know, really nice Flint. I like him. He's very pricey. He's very rare. And to end the video, we'll have here, last, certainly not least, none other than your boy, Heavy Duty. And Heavy Duty was one of the original G.I. Joe Sigma 6 releases. I had him originally, but then I lost pieces and stuff like that. So I got mad and kind of just gave them away because I was upset. You know, I'm a completionist. I like to have all my figures with all their parts. These are extra chemical things that he has that you put in the back. He has like this backpack that he carries to, you know, with these chemicals. He has an extra missile here in green as well. And then this is his big weapon that this actually moves like machine gun, like the one that Jesse the Body Ventura had. You could wind it here, I believe, and then you press one of these buttons. I forgot where it was after you do that. And I think it's here. It's down here. Press the button, and this is supposed to turn on its own. It looked like the mechanism is not working. Then again, I don't know. It was working before, so I gotta check this out because this had popped out on me earlier, so maybe it's just acting foofy right now. Yeah, it's not working right now. It's okay. So he holds it like that. He has the bullet clips, nice gloves. He's painted really well. He comes with his bandana. Comes with his bandana. He has a pretty badass scope too. He has like a, you know, the goggles that go in his face. You know, pretty dope scope. He has like a band-aid on his nose. Blue eyes, because he got cut. Bald head. Pronounced eyebrows. But he comes also with that cool, you know, dog tie. He has some patches on his arms. This is a holster that connects to this backpack thing he has here. And it says Pulse. It says Pulse, I think, like that. Pulse. And then if you open this up here and try to pull that out, it says empty. It changes like an action feature. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a sec. When you put it in, it says Pulse again. Again, here is his backpack gadget. That comes in, you load it up from the top, you would put this piece here. Right on the top, that says Plasma. And then he has soft good cargo pants that are like money, mustard green. This looks really nice on him with the patch. It's actually really dope with the really nice colored gray boots. Can't really move it up that much, but they're nice. And he looks really cool. He looks really nice representation of what, you know, most Joe fans know and consider to be, you know, heavy duty. Cool thing is, put on his, let's put on his visors. This is the visor that actually was on Duke, that came with Duke. So like special high-tech visors that if you that you know, basically what it is if you basically what it is they're supposed to give them like the capabilities to read out inside the goggles. It's supposed to read you know, like technical stuff, like technical gadget stuff, and they can see it inside the actual goggles themselves. And here is the bandana that he has in orange, which is really nice, as you can see. It's a nice tie knot in the back, right there. And he looks really good. The heavy dude is really nice. He's very girthy. He was one of the deluxe figures from Sigma 6, if I'm not mistaken. But he was one that was still very very priced correctly, even though he came with so much, so much accessories and weapons and things like that. But he's awesome. He's awesome. I'm glad I was able to obtain him back. He was definitely missing from my collection to make it feel complete again. And right, I'll just put up a couple more figures. So yeah, that's heavy duty, guys. So these are the other ones I got the latest guys that I got from Sigma 6 that I did not have when I did my other previous videos. So that's why I figured I'd just do the extension of the rest of the figures I just got not too long ago. I hope you like them. I hope you enjoyed it, just like I enjoyed showing it and showcasing it to you guys. And again, if you guys are out in the market trying to get these because you like them, just remember that some will be cheap, like heavy duty, you'll find for decent price because he's not really popular, I guess, or sought after because they made a lot of them. But somebody like let's say like the gun hole or the Flint that are really rare because it was towards the end of the line, you're gonna have a lot harder time finding them for a good decent price. Thank you guys again for supporting me and my channel. I hope you continue to do so, and because you like what I do and how I try to present it to you guys here on my channel. Love you. See you soon. Until the next episode.